Welcome to the rejects, the underground, crafting dreams that do us down. 3 years beneath the sound in the underground, in the underground. So grab a joint and take a seat. Stay with us, don't miss a beat. Welcome to the rejects, the underground, where the echoes of passion sound. For the echo it's highly found. Step into the night, feel the light even when hidden from plain sight. Underneath the city's skies, we rise with fire in our eyes. From shadows of hopes we've drawn, with every beat a new dawn. Welcome to the rejects, the underground, where voices of truth resound. Welcome to the rejects. Crafting dreams that do us down. 3 years beneath the sound. In the underground, in the underground. So grab a joint and take a seat. Stay with us, don't miss a beat. Welcome to the rejects. Where the echoes of passion sound. Find hope where it's rarely found. Step into the night, feel the light, even when hidden from plain sight. Underneath the city's skies, we rise with fire, you're in our eyes. From shadows of hopes we've drawn, with every beat a new dawn. Welcome to the rejects, where voices of truth resound. Welcome to the rejects. Where voices of truth resound. Welcome to the rejects. 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 Building dreams so profound. 3 years in the underground. In the underground. In the underground. In the underground. take a seat. We won't leave in a heartbeat. Welcome to the rejects. We won't leave in a heartbeat. Welcome to the rejects, where the echoes of passion sound. Finding hope where it's really found. Step into the night and see the All right. GM, everybody, happy Saturday, and hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. Welcome to yet another installment of the Clubhouse HYPE Night. I'm Mr. Fun Guy. Those of you guys who are new to the stream, welcome. But really good to see you guys today. A ton to show you guys. This is nuts what I've been able to build. Not to, brag a little bit about, what we're doing, but holy crap, you guys, this is insane. GM World Boss, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Jonesy. How's it going, Johnsy? What is up? Spaced on Wednesday. I get it, brother. No worries. Shit happens. Life happens. Trust me, Wednesday I practically spaced on my own live stream at first. I'm like, oh, that's right. I gotta get online, you guys. And it's fucking exhausted Wednesday. Let's start it off with the giveaway, huh? So, really cool new little system your boy Mr. Fun Guy built. So, look at that. I turned off the sound for a second from the PC side, but cool, right? All you gotta do is make sure that you have your account connected, and then you can join the giveaway. Pretty freaking killer. Jump on in right here on the side. Once you go into the Clubhouse, there's the streaming page. Get on over to it. Check her out. Nothing fancy at the moment. My goal is to make it just simple and usable. Chat through global chat. Yep, hype night. Yeah. How's martial law going down over here? Oh, man. Whew. Not to go on, because, I am probably one of the most middle of the line political people on the planet when it comes to just my thoughts on politics and stuff. I try to be understanding of both sides. I have voted for Democrats. I have voted for Republicans. I have not voted for Trump. I have voted for Trump. I've gone both ways on pretty much every year. I'm back and forth. I'm trying to, it's the lesser two evils when it comes to two-party politics system, right? But man, there's American rights, right? Everyone has rights as a U.S. citizen, but even if you don't, even if you're not a citizen, which part of the political conversation back and forth is about, is well, they're illegal and this back and forth and that, whatever. But you know what? The big thing is, overall, is everybody has human rights. Everybody has the right to their own life, to the liberty and the pursuit of happiness. That's unalienable. In our Constitution, those are unalienable rights. You can't say that someone's an alien and they don't deserve those rights. So, exactly, right. You have to be a fucking off the fucking edge left or right winger in order to be able to stay in that party at this point. I hope we'll be seeing some real good deep looks internally across a lot of people's lives is kind of my hope. Is this what we want to keep doing? Is this what we want for our children as we get older? As they get older, we're leaving this fucking country and this world to our kids. And man, yeah, loaded question, but
We're see, man. We've got ICE agents right down the street. Like I'm in a suburb, a nice suburb. All of the houses, like our median house sale range right now is at that like 400 plus, like 375 to 450,000 mark. Um, it's ridiculous. Like we're in a nice like a really nice part of Minnesota. Um, and it doesn't matter. Like where that lady got shot, Renee Good, where she got shot and killed, those are multi-million-dollar South Minneapolis mansions. Like that's not some part of the hood when you start getting closer to this, like much a little bit closer to the city. Like I know exactly um like George George Floyd Square and stuff was, like she lives, I'm pretty sure that that all went down a little bit south from George Floyd Square, and that's where the nice houses get started. The South Minneapolis, where you're getting closer to Lake, the old Lake Calhoun and stuff, like old money. Um, 15th and 16th idle boosters. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, brother. Anyway, so for those of you guys who don't know, I'm in Minneapolis, North St. Paul, pretty much Minneapolis, Minnesota, where all the riots have been starting and Renee Good got killed and all that stuff. And yeah, I've got kids who still haven't been to school in like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it's been. In our schools, like we've got walkouts happening almost every day. Even in the middle school, we've got neighbors, like my neighbor, next door neighbor, they moved. I haven't seen them. Like I don't, they didn't sell the house. Like it's for sale on Zillow, but nobody's there. They left. They packed their shit up and left like 2.5 weeks ago. I want to say when the ice raids first got started in Minnesota, and they were talking about ice was coming, they left immediately. Um, yeah, it's freaking nuts. And then yeah, we got what, armed, like the kid that got shot in the eyeball. They're like, oh yeah, that was just a freaking cut. Dude, he got shot. Yeah, less than lethal round, whatever, but it went into his eye socket, almost hit his femoral artery or whatever the hell up by your brainstem. That close, he would have been dead. 15 more minutes, that guy would have been dead. They sat there laughing at him and telling him, well, guess you're not going to see out of that eye again. After they shot him in the eye, he sat there crying on the ground and they dragged him by his neck like 50 plus yards across the ground as he's shrieking and crying and screaming for help. Like just fucked up stuff, you guys. Um, yeah, yeah, it's fucked up. Downtown early February, it's gonna be hit or miss. It depends. I think they just passed a thing saying that they're not able to pull people out of their cars and beat the shit out of them anymore. There's like something in the courts that went down and says they're supposed to stop doing that. A cease and desist or some shit like that. Like like they're pulling people out of their own houses that they purchased, U.S. citizens, and taking them to detention centers. 700 or 75 plus thousand people in a detention center right now waiting to be deported, and there's like 500 plus people that are actual U.S. citizens that are being held. Just crazy shit. I'd be scared too, you guys. Anyway, loaded question on a Saturday, but no worries, guys. Like it's um God, yeah, it's been a little stressful living just even on the outskirts of that crap. So, but um, oh hey, morning Hunter. How's it going, kiddo? Get meds and stuff. Cool, cool. Just doing my live stream. Stopping half the trained ICE agents. Oh yeah, yeah. Those they're not like those guys answered a job wanted ad pretty much. They're not like some of them are trained, but they're military. They're like ex-military. It's pretty much Proud Boys at that point. Like there might be a few people that are like, yeah, I'm, off-duty police officer, this, that, or the other. That's trying to, make some extra part-time money or some crap, helping out with that stuff. But it's just an effed up situation. So, and yeah, like they can. All I know is they don't want to come to my house. Because I've got my own small arsenal. Yeah. Plus puppy dogs. I ain't afraid. Like, I'll be able to take out a solid group of freaking agents if they try to mess with our house at all whatsoever for any reason. And, yeah. Man. Anyway, back to the hype night, guys. Little insight into the real life world of being a Minnesotan right now. Like, more of even a right wing leaning Minnesotan, and yeah, no, it's fucked up, you guys. Shit's happening that shouldn't be happening. Simple as that. Like, it breaks my heart. So anyway, cool little update I created. Anybody who wants to join the live stream, that's the link. Go on over to that link and make sure you hit join giveaway right here. That puts you into the wheel for a prize. And cool part is I don't have to be on that screen. I don't have to be on any of the screens for the giveaway. But this is my little fancy workstation right here. It allows me to close entries, spin the wheel, can join the giveaway myself if I wanted to, even switch up the URL. I can stream from anything to this page. It's simply as simple as put your stream URL in and go. Hey guys, are the puppies still out? Okay, cool. Thank you. Just making sure. I just realized like I couldn't remember if I did that, if I brought them in or not. But yeah, U.S. is definitely becoming a dystopian society. Like we're watching this shit happen real time. But yeah. So anyway, giveaway wheel works. So make sure you get in, you guys. Like this show's live for me too, so I can see when people are joining just from here alone, so I can spin it. We're gonna go ahead and do an OG reject giveaway. So what, 0.075 soul or something like that. We were just at 0.09. We're gonna be going back up way. Like we're gonna be getting close to some of our old all-time highs in the next couple months. I can almost promise you that because I'm gonna make it happen myself. So just a little alpha. Anyway, let's see. Make sure you guys don't forget get in. Oh, I'm missing. I claimed last, or I got my training last night, but I forgot to start my new trainings, which it's okay. And my goal isn't to try to like necessarily stay on this leaderboard, you guys. So, you never know. There might be some sort of cool bonuses in the future for people who beat Mr. Fun Guy. I was supposed to. Alright, be careful when starting your training. I thought I fixed that. I'll have to go through and make sure that already training is read properly. Because as you can see, it'll still let you go back and start another training if you want. And but the thing is it charges you, but the training doesn't actually start. Because it gives you an error. So it'll take your funds and not let you start a second training with the same slot. So that's why I'm over here. Like part of the running all the extra trainings myself too is so I can make sure I'm keeping on top of errors, bugs and stuff, you know. And a really cool side note, just to remind you guys, once your trainings are done, you don't even have to go through click. There's a button that pops up that clicks or that allows you to claim all finished or all completed training sessions, which is pretty neato. So reject it idle, get in your trainings, run through your competitions, Weekly rejected just ran. Ooh, let's see who won the weekly rejected game. How far was that? How many days ago was it? Did I? What? Rejected daily. Rejected daily. Oh, it's probably further back. Yeah, holy crap. 16,000 rejected token pot. Look at that. Huge congratulations to Uniki. Big congratulations to I Am Tim too. Look at that. Oh my god. All right, so this is a really fun example of why I built this the way that I did. Because this is perfect example of how it works nicely. Ooh, I can claim my prize here too. I should claim my prize. The 5,000 rejected tokens. All right. So after the competitions are over, this does work. So make sure you do 2 claim and get your events that you've claimed or that you haven't claimed yet. Okay. But if you go into the weekly and if you're either I Am Tim 2 or Uniki, you spent 1,000 tokens, rejected tokens, to get into the game, right? So Uniki, I'm not sure how many rounds you bought into, but one of them got you 8,000 for a 1,000 buy-in. Same thing with Nick. With Tim, I'm Tim too. I know that he used both of his slots. I'm pretty sure he's only got 2, which both his slots won. That's 17 idols went into that competition, and of those 17, he had 2 of them, and both of his got on the top. So his 2,000 rejected turned into 8,000, right? Plus he's getting an extra 200 experience just for, he's getting 200 experience per slot that wins also. So like that's pretty killer, right? That's why I built that the way that I'm building it, is so it makes sense. Ooh, I got in 5th place. And look at that. Uniki almost got in there at 3rd place also. That would have been crazy if he would have gotten that. So shows you your levels, your extra slots can start earning you. Now it's not a constant, like you're not guaranteed wins, right? But the more entries you got, better chances you're going to be in the green than in the red, right? Now you could be one of those people and have a level 1 20 score. You could be this guy right here. I think that might have even been I think that's Lacey Lynn. Yeah, see, perfect, world boss. You won a game yesterday that you won 2nd and 3rd place with 2 slots. That's freaking perfect. Huge win right there. Massive up, right? Plus you're getting your experience too, which is, as you can tell, very important in the game, right? So this is beautiful example of how, when I was envisioning and how my brain was putting this together to get the whole competition system working and how to make it work for everybody, right? Really good example of it doing exactly how I designed it to do it. Yeah, you can see, the 6 hour, you put 100 in, you wind up, I mean, even with only 7 people playing, 3rd place still gets 133 back for their 100 bet, right? Or their 100 bet, their 100 buy-in. Daily, look at that. 3rd place got me over double my buy-in, which is pretty cool. Now, another good example, Uniki went, see, there's the one that World Boss got 2 wins off of. on the same game. Uniki got 2 wins right there. That's huge, man. That's he put 1,000 in and got 4,000 out. You know, so that's 4x. And his rejected token, you know, increase right there. I'll get my 2x, which is cool. I'll get a little extra soul on that one. I mean, and there are soul pots too. So 7 people joined. Only 7 people. That was a for 0.01. 0.06 is the pot. We got a winner right here for 0.033. We got Lacey got 0.0199. Like, there we go, right? And look at that. They still beat me, even though I've got a 73, 73 points. They beat 2 of my slots. In fact, my 2 strongest slots out, along with yeah, like that's pretty cool, right? Like it's a true randomized system that allows you to earn experience, play games. See, I got a couple double wins here. I'll claim that experience for real. Gotta keep you guys on your toes for all that XP. And you can see I'm at 690 out of 2,000, so I still got 1,300 experience to go. But I mean, like, you know, what am I? Did I change? I must have put a different. That's silly. Like, I don't remember putting that one there for my profile PFP. Oh, that's because I'm in slot 10. Ha. That's why. That's funny. Let's check our leaderboard. Yeah, I've been getting my experience further. Uniki's still killing it. We've got 3D5NN. They're moving still. They're definitely getting their rounds in. We've got a full 20 people that have completed at least one training so far. 13 players are now level 1 and higher. That's huge. That's huge, you guys. So, like, we got people slowly starting to play this game. And the cool part is, you can unlock up to 25 slots. So, even, let's say we've got 20 people playing this game religiously. And let's say half the people use half of their slots, and they got all, like, 5-10 slots, right? If we can get 50 participants in each one of these, between 20 people and slots and stuff like that on a regular basis, if we can get at least 50 players in a game on a regular basis, that's going to push prize pots so nicely. I mean, that's even just the 6-hour soul, a 6-hour soul pot. Ooh, we got some people in the daily soul. Look at that. Fuck yeah, you guys. We got some higher buyers. It will not start until we got 5 people in the game. So don't worry about it. Join knowing that you're not going to lose anything, right? You're going to have that opportunity to win at least a solid chunk of change in your money back, right? But yeah, think about it. A 6-hour soul pot with 50 people. Even if we can get that 100 all the way up, that's a 1 soul prize pot every 6 hours for 100 people to join in. The daily, that'd be a 5. Excuse me. At 100 people joining the daily, that'd be a 5 soul prize pot every day. So, just pointing it out there, and people that eventually I might keep this on here for the Soul Weekly. I really want to get people to that point where, oh yeah, I want to join the bigger pots. And I figure after a little bit that might start getting users, right? That might start getting players and takers into the slots. And who knows, honestly, after I get a few extra bucks out, because I would have put money into these pots myself to start with, and giving you guys a chance to win it off me. But Slato is live. So all this is really cool, right? And part of the reason why I even mentioned Slato right now is because we are sponsoring. We are sponsoring the two we already did. The initial 2 soul that went into this prize pot, that's from us, right? We've got 59 rejected tickets left, 80 Empire tickets left, unlimited soul tickets. All right? Now, the part where it gets fun, where it really gets interesting, why it's important to... Sorry, I'm pulling up the Slato page right now here on X, because there's a cool little graphic for you. So we have, like, they started off Slato. It's a once a month Solana lottery, pretty much. Spend 0.01 soul to get a ticket at the end of the month, a random winner. It was kind of slow. People are like, the month long, this, that, and the other. So if you were paying attention towards the beginning of the stream, John Z let me know that he's already sent the 15th and 16th prizes out already. So we're doing daily giveaways. Every ticket is an entry into our daily giveaways. We've got Rejected Idol booster cards. We've got GM Life booster cards. And if we hit more, like, enough tickets, I'm adding OG rejects at 500 tickets in a day. I'm adding more and more winners. Like, I'll freaking start giving away a ton of crap if we start getting a serious amount of tickets into this. On top of all of that, right? If you personally, on one wallet, buy 100 Solana tickets, right? Spend $100. All right, you spend 1 soul on buying tickets into the pot. You're guaranteed an OG reject, guaranteed at the bare minimum. On top of the fact, if you stay on that top 10 list for the whole month, the top 10 list starts at a founder's pass and an OG. I like multiple NFTs. Plus, you get an entire set of Rejected Idol and GM Life boosters. I might even give you a Pixel GMer on top of it, like for the grand prize #1 ticket purchaser. As long as they're in Soul, right? As long as they have at least 100 ticket, like, that's what I'm trying to point out. If we can get enough people that buy tickets to Slato, I will give out way more than 8 Soul in prizes. Right? I've got 50 pick 2. I will spend each day the wallets and pick each day to send NFTs. Yep. And that's the thing is at 100 people who buy, like, once we get over 100 tickets purchased for the Slato, then we add 2 more winners. So even at 101 like, we get 101 tickets for the day. Well, that day's got 4 winners now. What's up, Buttercup?
Can we have
A snack? You can grab something healthy, because you just had breakfast. Huh?
blueberries?
Let's not take those out right now, okay? But later we can have stuff like that, all right? Just not right now. It's pretty easy to make top 2. And yeah, and right now it's the daily wallets are buying about 2. Yeah, so like it's really easy to make top 2. And it's really easy, like you have a really good chance to win a daily prize if you just buy a few tickets each day. You don't have to buy all 100 Solana tickets in the same day. It's by the end of the month. So if you have, let's say we've got a 10 soul pot and you've got 200 Solana tickets, and you're also first place in the leaderboard because you bought 200 tickets in Sol. You're getting the 2 OGs just from the 200 tickets, but then you're also going to win the Founders Pass. You're going to win an OG Reject, a Pixel GMer, a full set of 5 boosters from Rejected Idol, a full set of 5 boosters from GM Life, and if you're also on, like, really fucking lucky, you might win the Soul Pot too. So you might end up pulling, instead of it being a 10 soul pot, you might end up getting 13 plus soul in prizes. Just pointing it out there. So the goal and the whole reason why I'm doing this, so you guys understand, we got 33 people listening right now and watching. The whole reason why I'm doing this is to bring some serious eyes to the Rejected Rumbles, to GM Life, to Rejected Idol. These are the games that I created. Now the drawing is on Friday, February 13th. I'm a very big fan of numbers. I love the number 13. I love Friday the 13th. I think it's a lucky day, and I feel like someone's going to have it as a really lucky day for themselves just because that's when the drawing happens. So yeah, obviously someone's going to be lucky that day. But I love Friday the 13th. That's why I chose that day. But yeah, Slato.gg. That's the website. Just go https://slato.gg. Right there. All you gotta do is join. Connect your wallet. Am I in the wrong wallet right now? Nope. Oh, it's because of I was using a different wallet for my other site. Yeah, and I'm Tim too. Gene Guy. We got Uniki, Gob. We got some people on the top list already. So, and then also, please, 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 if you haven't yet, make sure you do not forget, hit that star. Make sure you star the rejects. Like, I know everyone's trying to, catch up to us and stuff like that, but as the month-long featured project, as the main sponsor, as just because we're fucking badass. Like, we're a pretty legit company. We're a pretty legit project, community. Vote for us. You can even connect a different wallet. Feel free to put some stars on there. Hook us up. And yes, that's the other thing too. So John Z wants to make is pointing out, because he's over on the Twitch side of stuff. So those of you guys on X can't read this, but he's pointing out, this is Slato. The thing that really makes Slato special, and honestly, we should tell. You know what? We should really have Professor put a white paper link around here, so that way people can get direct access to the white paper and understand the actual reason why Slato's so fucking special. This isn't like some sort of an app that I've built that's on my server and that's running how I want it to run. That can be changed and like upgraded and updated and this, that, and the other. Well, their stuff can be changed and updated and all that crap, but it's also on chain, fully deployed to the Solana blockchain using Rust. Like, you can audit their contract yourself. It's 100% public. And it's the whole contract and application runs on chain. So when you're doing stuff with this, it's all on chain. I don't even think they can stop the Slato early or anything like that. So yeah. Buyer Mr. Fun Guy. I didn't buy that. That was that's funny. Maybe I did buy one with Empire. I didn't think I did. Is it testing? Definitely didn't mean to. But anyway, massive tech, and John Z is right. Nobody is doing giveaways like this or Slato events or anything like that. None of it's on chain like this. 100% on chain. My stuff, yeah, you're sending tokens back and forth, your claims on chain, that kind of shit. But all the actual guts of my software is on my server and runs on my server, and then everything connects back and forth and has calls to the blockchain using Helios and QuickNode RPC nodes. Now the difference is the nodes for this are bringing actual blockchain information back and forth just to freaking push this. This is not a database. So that's really cool, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to sponsor Slato, and why I wanted to show um like to help them showcase the platform, and once again to show like to show the what a community could do with the Slato platform in a partnership. Um, it's an amazing opportunity to showcase the potential of Slato, along with um, just my projects and what I'm doing and building and helping get eyes on it. So yeah, huge thanks to the Slato team, Tom and Professor and uh, Josh. Yep, thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Let's see. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. We talked about that. We talked about that. Oh, before I forget. Yep, win-wins. That's what I like about stuff like that too, is the win-win-wins, you know? We got 3 people in. Come on, guys. Who wants to win an OG reject? All you got to do, head on over to goclubhouse.io to our platform. I built this myself. Goclubhouse.io, app streaming. Or if you go mainly to the main landing page, hit enter the Clubhouse, go to the streaming tab right here. As you can see, I am live. I built this. It took me 2 days. I'm excited, guys. Like, this is crazy shit. And then join that giveaway. Click on join, adds you into the wheel automatically. You don't have to do anything else, because when I go over to my back end system and here I hit the spin wheel, and it'll actually pop up your entire wallet address for me. So all I gotta do is click that wallet and send your prize. So let's do Magic Eden. Vibe coding naturally? No. So vibe coding's what I like to consider, or I have to consider at this point, a buzzword, a serious buzzword. You can vibe code yourself a simple app or a simple this or that, and it be ready. Like what I was doing with the those little like arcade games, that's like a half hour. Each one of those arcade games at maybe most an hour, vibe coded and not refined yet. So you start with the vibe. You start with giving the agent your information and what you want it to do. But difference is me, I build out a spec sheet that is sometimes a couple pages long with details, information, specifics. And then I actually go through and work with my agent to build out a full plan of action. Like I have it, I revamp the plan multiple times before I let the agent build any code for me. And then as the agent's going through and knocking out my code after I approve all the different changes I'm wanting it to make, there's still a level of I'm checking each individual file, each file that's created or edited, this, that, and the other. I'm going through, I'm checking, I'm changing things. I'm like the testing back and forth to checking code, testing, working with the agent. I would say it's more like I would say it's very similar to how I used to work with our old developer remotely over from one side of the planet to the other, except for I understand all the code now, and I'm manually approving code and everything before anything else is pushed live for anyone else to test. Like I'm actually doing all that in-depth work myself. So yeah, it's a little bonkers. I definitely consider it a lot more intense than just the what people call, consider vibe coding, but at the same time, it's like I'm not writing each line of code myself. No, that would take years to build a platform like this with one person. But yeah, it's funny because like these a couple of guys locally, oh yeah, he vibe coded all that. They're developers, but they haven't been able to figure out how to get build anything front end themselves at all. They just build like back end server side functions, which is important to understand and know like all like that information, but you're limited to that language. You're limited to that specific part pretty much on that vehicle, and you don't know how to you don't know how anything else works with having an agent. You're no like all those limitations are gone, and if you don't know something, you can confidently work with your agent to teach you and understand what's being changed, why that needs to be changed, and if that's really a change that you want to be made to your platform or to your code or not. So there's a real deep investment into understanding what you're building in order for the code to work like it's supposed to, in order for it like otherwise when you let an agent just go, it'll start building your structure for your application, but then what it'll start doing is it'll start adding additional folders with a similar name. So you might have your using Next.js is a good example, but sometimes you got an app folder, sometimes you're doing it in the root without the app folder. There's two different ways to kind of build your project depending on how you want that hierarchy to be built. And you might get an app folder, you might get an apps folder on top of it, then you might get a program folder. Like next, if you don't pay attention to that agent, like a good example with the Clubhouse is I might get a GM dash life folder for my GM life, and then I might get a GM life folder. I might just get a GM folder also. And then if I'm going and doing all these updates and I'm not paying attention and I'm just vibe coding, by the time you get somebody who actually looks at the code to take a look, you might have 10, 15 different folders full of partially created code and functions and pages that aren't being used at all, because it's like it just isolates this page that, oh well, now that you did this, I want you to change the page here. So it ignores that page, creates a whole new directory and a new page, and then it'll start rebuilding and adding all these features, and so you'll get 15 different variations of that same page, of the overall layout and stuff. Like you'll start seeing silly changes. Well, why did you change that? Well, it's because the agent rebuilt the whole page for you and that whole function. Nothing works like it did before. And now you have to find a way to merge those pages, and you get such just clusterfuck code. Yeah, so really I think it really depends how successful you can be using this technology. It depends on how like what you're willing to do to be able to tell that AI how to perform, because you can give it very specific instructions and it will be very specific. I'm proof of that. So, but anyway, let's pick out a reject for the giveaway winners. You know what? How many people do we got? We got 3 still. All right, I'll give one of you guys a common. We'll do a common today. Nothing fancy. Let's do a red. Should we do this red guy right here? He looks bad ass. Right? Look at that guy. Just a sexy beast. All right. All right. Last chance, guys. Go clubhouse.io /app / not admin. That would be funny. /streaming. Get into the stream. Get in that live stream, guys. Hurry up. I'm pretty sure you have to connect your wallet so I can get that wallet information and then send you your prize. That's how it works. Last chance, because I'm going to give one of these awesome humans that are in the giveaway and ready to go. I'm going to give one of these guys like a free $12 NFT. Ready? Well, I'll give him a countdown. All right, let's do a 1 minute. 1 minute, you guys. Let's go over to. I will even put my timer up because I got a proper timer in GM Life because I haven't even showed you GM Life yet like I was supposed to. All right. At 52:40. 52:40. Thank you, John Z. Much love, brother. Oh, and really quick, I do want to say a big shout out to you, John Z. A thank you for helping with the prizes. Being that things continue to get bigger and more, expand more and more with the clubhouse and the community. John Z and World Boss have both been helping with tickets and prizes and just stuff around the server. Big thank you to Gob, who's helped with the images, like our all of our like emojis and stuff like that and stickers. And a big thank you to Uniki, who's been massive. Thank you to Uniki, who's been helping with our unfreeze page. He's been helping with the bots. All of our price bots on the server are from him. So thank you to you guys. John Z is the reason why we're able to get the prizes out so quickly for Slotto. I have packed a prize wallet. So thank you very much, John Z, for doing all that. Remember, you guys can win Pixel. You can win GM Life or Rejected Idol booster cards because GM Life has booster cards also, right? So we've got GM Life booster cards as well. Yeah, we're past the time. All right, let's pick a winner. You guys had a long enough chance. Good luck. Ooh, CXKWH. Now, very soon, this will actually pull your profile display name. Very soon. Was that John Z that won that? John Z won that guy, didn't he? Yo, let's go, John Z. And cool, this is the best. The reason. Invalid address? What the fuck? Oh, it didn't give me. Oh, mother! It put it all lowercase. Can you copy and paste your wallet for me, please, into the chat, John Z? I'll get that sent out right now for you. I'm sorry. For the whatchamacallit, the little bit of silliness. It doesn't do the uppercase lowercase. I will have it fixed for future giveaways, so you guys don't have to do that. Thank you, sir, John Z. I appreciate it, brother. All love, peace, love, and hippie hugs, man. Boom, and giveaway completed. So right there, fun little example of how that works. Completed the giveaway. Congratulations to John Z. And now we're ready for another one, right? Pretty neat, huh? How cool is that shit? I'll do one more. This one is going to be Hype Night 2 Pixel GMer. All right, we're going to do a Pixel GMer for this one. Apparently... Oh, I think I have to do a... It might be a little funky.
Can we play downstairs?
If your brothers don't mind, but why don't you guys get dressed first, okay? Let's get our jammies off. There we go. Open for entries. Boom. All right. Yeah, rest in peace, Bob Weir. Oh, man. Yeah, that's still sad, right? So anyway, another giveaway is live. Head on over. Look at that. Johnsy's back on that. Pixel GM are up for grabs, you guys. Go clubhouse.io /app/streaming. And the cool part is you can watch the stream from there too if you want. Right? How cool is that? One of the sickest things on the planet. And it's very fast too. Like, this is super quick. You guys all see it in real time when I spin that shit. So, and then you can also see the giveaway history. So you can see my test giveaways I was working on, making sure they worked like they are supposed to. And John Z was the first winner of that giveaway. So we can even see who is the winner and all that fun stuff. So I'm really, 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 really excited the direction this is headed, you guys. Next up, very soon, not like right away, but I'm going to be updating our chat. So don't forget, the chat system, excuse me, is very soon going to have some upgrades as well, so you're going to be able to do the tipping again. Everything you, and I'm even going to have a wheel spin API set soon, so you will get the ability to earn experience even for participating in the giveaways. You get experience. Look at this. Look at this right here. Rejected idol. I've got 10 training sessions and 5 competitions. You can claim up to 20 things in a day. You get like I want to say it's 10 experience for training and 15 experience, I'm pretty sure, for competition. So I got 175 experience in idol to claim. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim my idol experience. Shows you how much you're accumulated, and you still got 15 to claim for today, or 5 left to claim. I can claim. I got some yapper experience. I got 6 yapping experience I can claim. And I got my mint master experience too. That's from all the minting that you do on the Clubhouse. You get 20 experience per NFT minted. And I think I give 50 or more for the mutations, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. I think it might just be regular 20 a mint, but. And then very soon you'll be able to earn experience for the giver. Every time you send tips, you'll get experience too. Make us. What's up, make us? That's cool. I don't think I've seen them on here before. So welcome. You got 16 staked. Look at that. Does that show anybody else's stake stuff? I gotta figure out. Maybe they just recently staked something, and it starts to show you. I could see that all of a sudden starting to show like messages now, like from here on type thing. So that's pretty cool. Doesn't show rumbles, tips, or wins really yet, but that's okay. I'm excited. Like, this is just kind of getting started. Like, I've got a full badge system already built out. Now I just need to connect it properly, so it all triggers like it's supposed to for the badges. There's going to be a lot of upgrades to the chat system that allows you to do an easy reply. You'll be able to add reactions to things. You'll be able it'll be a lot more persistent in chat where you're typing, hit enter, type, hit enter, type versus having to click in there each time. Along with community chat's gonna start persisting better again. Like I've lost some community chat information because how it's going back and forth between my databases. So there's a little bit that I need to update still in the chat, but the global chat is working really nice, and it. Ooh, Makis has a few unstaked. Oh, snap. Well, make sure you get those mother effers staked up. Start, keep earning that rejected token, man. So minimize chat doesn't reopen. Yes, I do have to fix that. But if you use this button right here, the plus, hit the plus, that will open back up and forth for you. I'm gonna get that fixed. So the button disappears when it opens up, and there'll just be one minimize. There won't be an X or a minimize. Because yeah, after that, that's the error. So a simple refresh will help you get back into the chat for now. That's the workaround. I do apologize for that. I did realize that after my update yesterday that it didn't fix the actual buttons like I wanted it to. So it fixed this one, but it kept it persistent, and I'm not as happy about that. But yeah, so chat system will be getting a massive upgrade, along with being able to, when you're in your overall stuff here, or you're in idle, well, that already shows and persists, which is nice, but leaderboard doesn't. So the leaderboard is going to start pulling your profile name. Same thing with when you're in Rumbles. My plan is to make sure that... Okay, good. Names are being shown. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you set your name in our profile, in the profile system right here, and save, that'll persist through most of the game stuff. We're getting close, and I will be actually adding a really nice leaderboard for Rumbles also, so you can see, who's at the higher end of the Rumbles list too. Then that way I can start doing actual like tournaments and stuff, and start doing more rapid fire games to where there's a lot more, super cheap buy-ins, simple prizes, and then go hard, guys, see who wins. Join, get that experience, right? Very soon. Rumbles, I mean, I'm talking like 40, 50 Rumbles a day. Offering a lot of different prizes, opportunities, that kind of stuff. So, this is like the biggest thing I want people to know, understand that we got 50 some people watching right now. The biggest thing I want you guys to understand that this platform that I've created right now, it's just on Solana. It's on Solana and Base, but the games and stuff are all live on Solana. Base, it's not 100% functional yet. You can connect and stake and earn cred tokens, but that's about it. What I'm doing with this is setting it up so people will have something to do. And it's not that you don't have anything staked, John Z. It's that you haven't staked anything new since the update that I've created for the badge system a few days ago. That's my guess, and I'm going to be getting it so it's actually persistent across the platform for your actual stats, your badges, all that shit. So if you've got 8,000 NFTs staked, you'll get the badge for it, right? But yeah, so right now, this platform has 3 games live. We've got ways to earn experience on doing absolutely everything in the clubhouse. We've got, as you can see, I'll close my tabs here. Pretty neat how they persistent chat through the games. Do you notice that? You can keep chatting with people and seeing what's going on as you're loading new games up and going back and forth. We've got 10 different skills, stats to learn to earn experience in. Only 2 of them aren't live at the moment. Of the 10, all of the other 8 work. Right? All of the other 8 work. Blows my own mind saying it out loud. So we got 3 games live. Anybody can stake on the clubhouse for rejected tokens. I don't know why those images aren't loading. I might have to rehost those images that John Z made. We've got over 168 projects on Solana that are connected. I will be updating and fixing and cleaning up the active projects tab and what goes in there and all that fun stuff. Because honestly, active projects, I'm gonna have a system for active projects that allows you that like forces people to do stuff, certain things, and communities to do stuff to keep their projects as shown on the active tab. And in order to have your NFTs playable in the games, you'll want your active project in that active projects list. So there will, I, I've got some really cool concepts to set that up. As you can see, my projects, that's how many different projects I've staked in, and that's down from like 45 or 50 from where I was before I burned a bunch of stuff. So anyway, it only shows 10 that are active, huh? Oh, I see. My projects and active together, there's only 10 active. Okay, I see. See, like that's pretty cool. The that stacks back and forth. So, all projects and my projects is different than all projects. All projects that shows 168. Anyway, cool little ditty right there. Yeah. With As you can see our base chain stats. I'm the 3 users on base. Those are my 15 NFTs staked. But you can see the active projects throughout the whole clubhouse, total wallet users, total number of staked NFTs, 52 unique stakers. I feel like that is wrong because that's only since we've reconnected. Like that's 52 unique stakers since I've relaunched the clubhouse, not since the clubhouse altogether. There's a lot of NFTs that aren't showing properly back and forth. If you have anything that's not showing proper, let me know because I have to go into my database and add your wallet to the NFTs that aren't showing. Like if you're trying to stake and it's not letting you stake it, but you know that it's your NFT and it's showing unstaked, blah blah blah. I'm able to fix that for you. So I think you might have had a few issues, John Z. Pretty much, I just need to go through and finding. I need to go through and find which NFTs are staked under the. It's just labeled legacy for the wallet address. The old staking system was really messed up. So if your founders aren't, and a few others, I just need your wallet address, and well, I guess I need a list of the NFT numbers, maybe like a screenshot of which numbers you have, and I'll go through and just line by line make sure I update for you. So, shoot me a DM. I'll take care of you, brother. Finally figured out what was up with that. Oh man. So anyway, but yeah, really quick, back to GM Life. Actually before that, see if we got 3 people in the giveaway. So once again, go to streaming, get into the giveaway. I'm giving away a Pixel GMer to the next winner. Real quick rundown of GM Life here. We're giving away NFTs, you guys. All you have to do is go to my giveaway wheel, and you're in for a giveaway. Oh, yeah, that's still not working right. It's reading my GMer at level 10, not at my overall level 8, and it's giving me a 3rd slot already. Oops. That's okay. I'll stuff I'm learning. I'll get that fixed. But anyway, dailies. I'm gonna get my wake up claim experience, and I need that to set so it shows, because you can click it a second time and it'll say already claimed, come back tomorrow, which is fine. I just don't want people to be trying to claim. Let's see. I won't worry about my GMs at the moment. But it's as simple as, you know, as I don't know what I'm logged in at. I have to go back and forth with my login. But simple as sending a GM at GMers NFT post, copying the URL, putting it there, and then click verify tweet, and then claim your experience after the fact. I'm going to get my training experience, because that's going to be important, much important. That's fixed now. It's not letting you. I knew I fixed a few things, but I'm surprised it's fixed there, but not fixed on the on the main page. It's silly. Let's do I'll do a 4-hour training on this one. Get a little extra experience. And this is more of a way for like a gamified disbursement of sun tokens, because I made options. If you want to start stacking higher amounts of sun tokens, you can start, like, you're guaranteed a starting kickoff at 10,000 sun tokens as an undercover agent. And high stakes assignments are 5,000. You notice the 0.05 and 0.1 soul. So this is a direct way for me to be able to start pulling some funds to help start to back a LP for sun tokens. Right? And the fun part is when I start doing this all cross-chain, I'm doing everything Solana separate for the most part, right? But what I'm going to be able to do for the on-chain or for the cross-chain side of stuff is I've got my Clubhouse Cred token, and Clubhouse Cred is going to be, well, there's 1 billion tokens, 10 million on each chains, 100 chains, right? But what I'm doing is the Solana side is able to get its own allocation for cred. But what it's going to do is it's pretty much mostly only going to be paired with rejected and sun. Maybe actually Empire too, because I'll be doing the cross-chain side of stuff for rejected Empire, which is I'm about to tell you guys now here in a second also. So anyway, got my training session started. The minutes are going to be fixed here. This was already supposed to, I swear I fixed that last night. So I'll be getting that fixed here. And then very soon, these battles and the leaderboard's going to be working. So get ready. Two different ways of battle system set up, where you got an arena with NFT prizes, and then you'll have the head-to-head, which is wager. You know, you spend 50 sun, and you battle one-on-one against somebody else, and the winner takes sun. So, of the 200, 10 goes to the clubhouse, so 5% goes to the clubhouse, and yeah, you get experience for battles. As you can see, solid experience for battles too. And there's only a few different rules. Like, once your one battle is done, you can keep going, battle, because you can do up to, oh, do I not have? See, like at that point, it's training and battles. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a limit to the battle experience that you can earn. But you're not able to battle the same person back to back. So you'd have to go through and run a lot of different battles. Like, you'd have to be running 4+ wallets in order to try to game my system to get all your experience across 4 different wallets and back. You know what I mean? But you could technically do it if that's what you really wanted to do. But also at the same time, if you've got 4 of your own wallets, they're doing battles and over and over and over, that's only going to help other people try to jump in and have battles too. So, it's just one of those things where the goal is to get people using the platform a lot on a regular basis. And because you're able to jump in here and talk to everybody, identical dimensions, a big motherfucking whale badge. There's bad. So, the amount of NFTs, like there's 10 tiers for each of my badges to start with, at least. So you're gonna be able to go through these different badges and upgrades to your badge and the type, what it's called and everything, all the way up. Identical dimensions. I guess I'm not sure what's the dimension, but anyway, the badge system is gonna be dope. I'm really excited for that, and I feel like that's also gonna help because like how much you meant, how just the projects you hold, all that kind of stuff, it all connects. All right. So the final level. Oh, I could give you a couple more here. The next massive amount of alpha I'm dropping on you guys right now. This is massive, massive, massive. I've showed you 3 games so far, right? Now I could also show you, excuse me, show you, collecting Clubhouse cred while avoiding Frank's ghost faces. So, Rejected Motherfuckers is my Pac-Man reskin. I could show you the coloring game. I could show you the Contra style run and gun. I could show you the snake clone. I don't think I got Pong going. I could show you the Galaga clone. I could show you the Asteroids game, the Obstacle Runner, the Dad Dash. I could show you these games, right? Like they're the ones I was vibe coding earlier. But that's not the alpha. A lot of these games are so like I just got to spend maybe a couple hours on cleaning each one of these games up, and then a couple more hours integrating Web3 functionality to everything, and maybe after about a week I could have 5 games live, right? Like so that's not the alpha. That's just kind of like, oh, that's cool, I mean, refresh chat. Refresh chat. Oh, that was about the under construction images. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. Thanks, Jonesy. um, yeah, the under construction, I think it's just where it's hosted. It's not the dimensions of it. I think it's just where it's hosted. And I just took in the URL from Discord, so I'll have to put it on my IPFS real quick and pull it from there. It's not a big deal. I'll get that fixed soon enough. But yeah, so the like these games, this isn't even the alpha. The big alpha is you can see what I can do in 6 months. 6 months is all it's taken for me to build this clubhouse to where it is from nothing. Like I had the idea from the old clubhouse. I had to rebuild the old entire club, like the whole original clubhouse that I got. It was a totally broken front end, not in Next.js, and then a whole back end that wasn't even fully connected to a database that wasn't even fully set up. And half the time I found out this is like the original clubhouse that we were using for that 2 years or whatever was all running in dev mode, npm run dev pretty much. The clubhouse wasn't even able to pass a TypeScript check without hundreds of errors. It wasn't able to actually run a full build. So, I thought you had to drop it in a folder and overwrite after backing up the OG. Yeah, I don't have a lot of the stuff in like the folder stuff and everything for the. I don't have like a super simple drag and drop for the platform. I use yeah, some stuff I upload with the rest of the platform. Other stuff I don't. I try to use URLs as much as possible for images, just because of all the data that we're saving and we're pulling from all the different directions. So um, people add their own images and they update their own profiles and stuff and they submit their projects. It's all used image URLs and everything. Um, but yeah, but yeah. So anyway, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, the real alpha um, is the Rejected Empire MMORPG. I have fully designed this entire game in my head already. I have an insane amount of this on paper. I've got all of the logistics figured out for how I'm going to build this step by step. And the cool part is this going to start? It's like this is going to be a full fledged open world pixel MMORPG. But to start, this game is going to be it's going to be a simple idle miner and crafter to start. Because the biggest thing with building a game like I want to build here is needing to have the back end functioning properly so I can take that code and use it in the actual use it in the actual the game system, because I'm building it all out in C sharp um, and Next.js to make it all connect like it's supposed to. So um, every single resource you mine, everything you like, anything you craft, like if you need, you're chopping wood, all the wood pieces are a token, a stack, a simple SPL token. The ore that you mine from a rock, it's an SPL token. The different types of rocks that you mine will be different types of ore, different types of wood, different types of metals, materials that you can craft together, and you'll burn those tokens to get the new item that you've crafted in my crafting system. So the whole system is going to be a burn to mint crafting experience that allows you, one, to be able to um, easily buy, sell your own, your list and all that, your resources. Um, but it also allows other people to get yours so they can, craft shit and build stuff faster. So you might need 5 pieces of wood in order to craft an axe handle, a tool handle, right? A hammer handle, whatever. And then you might need so much types of steel or iron or copper, this, that, you know what I mean? Tin, all that stuff. You might need certain types of metals in order to smelt together, make yourself a bar. And then you're gonna need that hammer and run on over to the blacksmith shop and work on your smithing and make that hammer. You're gonna have to put that hammer handle and that axe head together in on a smithing hammer and make that wood chopping axe, wood cutting axe, so you can go and chop more wood efficiently. Um, the degrading factors of it all, like, you guys, there's so much I'm building into this whole game concept, to the point where um, you'll be able to go right into the Rejected Empire um, marketplace and easily list your tokens, easily list, like, And when it gets to the point where you're making some of these weapons or armor or other different items and pieces in the Rejected Empire, like you're gonna be able to just mint that as an NFT then, and then equip that to your character. The characters that you start initially in the game are gonna be an actual NFT. I've got a whole land mint concept ready to go where you will be able to purchase plots, random plots in the Rejected Empire of land. And that plot might have, a mining rock on it or mining rocks on it. It might be part of the main town square, and you might have a spot for your marketplace shop. Like there's a lot of cool ways that I'm building into the game opportunities for me to help fundraise through land expansions or items, this, that, and the other different types of mints. But the whole oh man, the whole thing being like this whole concept that I'm building, it'll allow you guys to start off through the simple mining quest that I'm creating. Super simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Nothing fancy about it, but you'll be able to go and start stacking resources, start crafting items, start discovering new recipes, stuff like that, right? And then once I get that initial base built for the first part of the game to allow you to pretty much go from, wood cutting, the gathering, fishing, all that, because you're going to want food for health. You're going to want, like all this stuff, right? You need to learn how to cook. You're going to have to learn how to make, your own arrow shafts and stuff like that, and string your own bow, shave some sheep. Like the concept of what RuneScape is, I've got a very similar idea, but it's going to be the theme's going to be obviously different. The quests are going to be different. The items will all be different. The system will be different, but it's all going to be ownable. And then at that level, you could play this game for years and be like, all right, time to sell my character NFT. And then you'll be able to list that motherfucker, sell it. And let that secondary market decide the value behind it. So that's what's coming with Rejected Empire. And I'm starting it tomorrow. Today. Like, what am I saying tomorrow? Starting that shit today. I've already taken care of most of the issues that I needed to fix throughout the system. A couple other stuff in GM Life I'll rock out too, but I mean, come on guys. Rejected Empire is about to be such a next level system. It's insane. I can't even fully, I am so excited about where that game, that game itself is, my goal is for that to be a AAA pixel MMORPG by the time I'm done with it in less than a year. A few months maybe, so yeah, we're the rejects, guys. This is the clubhouse. This is what we're building. Oh, it's a little insane. So make sure, if you haven't yet, I've only got 3 people. Once again, the whole reason why I do these live streams, everybody, is to showcase what I've built so you guys can test it out live. Tell me what you think. We've got 3 people in this giveaway. I'm giving away NFTs, Pixel GMers. Now, the cool part about the Pixel GMers is, one, you can't mint them anymore until we start doing it cross-chain. Then they'll be cross-chain assets, but and that'll be EVM cross-chain assets. But the cool part is these little GM Life Pixel PFPs. Pixel GMers. 30 to 70% based on on the level of the pixel jammer. Now, when they were minted, they all had power levels. When you go and you check out Magic Eden and you find a pixel jammer, power 7. So power 7 is high up there. 10s or 9's the highest you can get. Power 7. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm at the hole wrong. That's silly. There we go. So power 7 out of 9. If you're looking at 70% is the highest you can go. That's a 60. Power 7 is a 60% boost. 60% boost increase on everything you do. So GMers, OG, the stick figures, OG GMers, they get 25%. All my rejected collections get 10. Other Air Clubhouse NFTs don't get anything. No bonuses for you for those. So I mean, you can still play. Don't get me wrong. You can still go through and use an empty mate and be like, ooh, I want to use my empty mate as one of my characters. That's cool. That's why I've got the system built the way that I built it. But that's not gonna get you your most bang for your buck, your most return on your investments in general. As you can see, your percentages are shown right there: 50%, 35% for a level 4, 45%. Even a level 1 still gives you 30% boost. Just pointing that out, you guys. So if you head on over to the Pixel Jammers, I did all the art, by the way. I am proud of the art. It's nothing super fancy, but they slap decently, And I took a whole bunch of different traits from like 7, 8 different projects at least, of ones that I've liked over the last few years when I created my collection. So, eventually there will be a pixel reject collection. So, and just so you guys know, I put it out there. I put it out there, but this is the rarest NFT in the whole whatchamacallit. It's a power 7 Mr. Fun Guy head with the super goo face and the cursed book. So that is a triple mythic trait, the rarest freaking NFT, and being that it's a power 7, it's a solid level of power, because the other two Mr. Fun Guys, I believe, are like 2 and 5 for power. So that's why he's the rarest. There's only 3 Mr. Fun Guys in the entire collection. So yeah, I put that at 5 soul in case anybody really wanted a high-end pixel jammer and to help support the jammers in general. Half of that will go right into a like 4 soul. If that sells, I'll put 4 soul out of the 5.3 right into an LP and get the Sun LP started. So, just saying out loud. But yeah, so pixel jammers definitely worth it. Make sure you don't miss this killer. I'm on that screen for both of them. That's funny. Make sure you don't miss this killer giveaway, because otherwise you're going to give these guys a 1 in 3 chance to win. Which jammer should I give away today? You know what? I'll give away this cyborg laser eye. Look at that. It's a mythic trait. There's not a few people, not a few too many pixel jammers with that cyborg laser eye. So I'll give out a grail. I'll give out a pixel jammer's grail, essentially, to somebody who joins this giveaway right here, live on the Clubhouse, right now, you guys. Right now. Join it. Come be a part of the hype. 62 people watching. I know we can get more people than 3 into a free giveaway for an NFT. You don't have to post nothing. You don't have to claim nothing. You just got to click join giveaway. Just saying, guys. Just saying. So anyway, I don't want to just give it away if no one's like without anybody else having a chance to join in. Remember, Slotto, lots and lots and lots of prizes live for Slotto. Oh, and the other side of things too, I haven't even gotten to that point. Some of you might have been a part or might have remembered that I was doing a sorry, 1 second. I'm looking at. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading what's going on up there. I was checking Slotto stuff and if we had any updates to that. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. I got sidetracked when I was going through to look back over the man, it's been a little bit since I had that live, or I tried to hype it up. Jeez. So there is still the charity mint page, which is live. I should point that out. Let me just bring this down here so you guys can. Internet is hard to do. It can be. You get distracted with random cat videos, guys. No. So a couple things. I do have the 1-of-1 charity mint, which is live. There's 58. We've got one of them. Only one's been minted. This is never going to close until it's done. Now, if that one person, who's Gob, by the way, excuse me, Gob's the only one who's done it, but if Gob's the only one that's minted an NFT, by the time I go through and have the project funds to mint out the rest of these myself, one, it'll be the project donating the funds to the orphanage at that point, right? And then holding on to those NFTs to use as raffles or, prizes and that type of shit for the future. But only the people outside of my site, I'm not buying it. I don't have the money to, like, my donation to the charity was making the mint page and putting it together and trying to help make it all happen, right? And then handling it after it's all said and done. And then offering gifts to these NFTs within the game system and ecosystem of the Clubhouse. That's my contribution to the charity because I'm a broke dev right now. But what I will do is only the people that minted, if Gob's the only one, by the time I have the project come through and minted out the rest of the way, Gob's going to be by default the winner of the 5.8 soul pot for the one lucky degen of the 58 NFTs. One of those NFTs is going to get picked as the winner for a 5.8 soul pot. 11.6 soul goes directly to the I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. The Buna? Yeah, the Buna orphanage in the Congo. 25% goes to the artists. So Johnsy had a few, Crazy Luna had a few, Gob had 3 of them, but those 3 artists get 1.1 soul per NFT, right? So how it all goes is first, like as soon as 11.6 Sol gets raised, that money goes straight to the orphanage, and I'll send that the second it comes in. Then the next 5.8 Sol that we get goes right to the artists, and then I will send that out as a chunk to those 3 artists. Then the last 25% of those NFTs that get sold, then once those are finally minted out, I will pick one minter from all the wallets that mint the NFTs as the winner. So we'll do a live stream wheel and pick the winner for that, for the lucky 5.8 Sol winner. So that's still live. Once again, I'm not taking a single penny, and neither the rejects nor the Clubhouse are taking a single penny from that mint. Back to where I was originally going, was I wanted to point out that we still have an OG sweep event live. Now, I have done quite a few of my own sweeps that don't count because I've been having to get more prizes. Now, just want you guys to realize 99% of everything we get goes back into supporting the collection, floor prices, the token, rewards, all that kind of stuff. It all goes right back into the ecosystem, you guys. All we need is more people using the ecosystem, participating, and it's gonna freaking rocket, you guys. We are on a very heavily loaded, massive amounts of fuel rocket. We have the ability to sustain indefinitely this project at this point. Indefinitely. And that's why we're over 3 years old. We're at practically all-time lows of everything, all-time lowest listings, all-time lowest floor prices. Like, we've expanded our floor price. Like, really cool note, if you look at, this is our chart from a few back on December 18th, and we're back around that mark actually right now. We got up to like 0.097 or something for a minute. But we're back, like, you know, we retraced a tiny bit. But that's that, like, we're still cheap. You've seen the platform, right? 3 games already live. Any NFT in the entire Solana ecosystem can be added. Any project token can be added easily, instantly, without my assistance, I believe. I might need to tweak one thing still in the database for it to work like it's supposed to, like mark it as live. But otherwise, you guys, like, the level of high level of building, proof of delivering what we've talked about for years now. We've been talking about wanting to build a Discord killer. Well, we are that fucking close to being ready to kill Discord for all Web3. Like, we've got a multi-billion-dollar platform live right now, and very few people know about it. I was talking to his name is Brandon. His not World Boss, not you, bro. But no, he's the president of the Minnesota Blockchain Initiative local chapter group here. And we're also affiliated with Stand with Crypto also, right? But Brandon, like, he does a lot. Like, this dude does interviews and this, that, and the other, and podcasts, and he's been in crypto for a while. He talks to all sorts of high-level people from all over the country. He looked at me, he's like, "Wait, you built that? Have you told people about it yet? Like, why hasn't it made a bunch of, like, how much money are you making each day? Like, why haven't you guys?" I try. No, like, we're the rejects, man. It's hilarious. It's almost like we're poking fun at the universe continuing to just ghost ban us almost. It's like it's hilarious, right? but I got to point out we've got a massive sweep event live. 20, like, ignore this. Every 4 OGs you sweep and open a ticket, tag me. 4 OG rejects, sweep, open a ticket, and I'll send you a free one. If you scoop a grail, you get a bot and 25k rejected tokens. Right? Pretty cool, huh? I've got that up to 10 claims. I mean, I'll leave that open for now. Like, 10 claims might be higher. I've only had 2 people, well, three people claim that as of the 19th, and I don't think a whole lot of um I don't think I had any other people claim since I posted that one. So, just saying, those of you guys who are watching who are thinking about, man, how do I get cheap into the rejects? Or, like, what's the easiest way to get a good discount on my initial entry into that project? Reach out to me. I will tell you step by step best ways, and the best thing, like, well, we've got a cool little thing from Revolutionize. If you buy that Founders Pass, scoop that Founders Pass on the floor for like 0.52 Sol or whatever it's at, he's got 2 OG rejects for you. Plus, I'm offering 2 OG rejects for the rest of the Founders Passes for sale. And then if you hit that 1.5 Sol ones and you purchase the ones at 1.5 Sol, because remember, this was a 2 Sol mint, the 1.5 Sol ones, I will also give you 3 OG rejects, sorry, or a bot and 2 rejects, or 2 OGs, I forget, but you get 3 NFTs instead of just 2. Just saying. We only got like 7 NFTs under 0.15, or at 0.15 and lower. So, like, just pointing it out, you guys. Like, I've got my goal is to get new holders in the community. My goal is to try to onboard as many people as I can before this freaking shit goes crazy, because I want to have an even, I mean, I want to have as many people as we can get before, like, in the calm before the storm when it all gets bonkers, because I want to get to know as many people as possible. I want people to really be able to dive deep into the community and make some friends, and have a chance to see what's all going on and be able to experience this massive come up party we're about to be able to celebrate. Because at this level, what I've built through the rejected clubhouse, through the clubhouse, what I've built right here, this platform being, I'll refresh because that little, it ain't perfect. There's a few bugs here and there. I'm a solo developer, with no money, who's done this all out of pocket for the last 6+ months. We've got a full profile system. We've got the ability to devlessly onboard your NFT collection or your token, whether you're on Base or you're on Solana. It doesn't fucking matter. I've got a full tutorial system. I don't think, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see that yet. So, like, hey, I don't know what I'm doing with Rejected Idol. Go to your tutorial. Welcome to Rejected Idol. Train your idols, complete epic battles, and rise to stardom. Your game navigation, player stats, level benefits, your currently equipped items, your slots. Now, this is where it kind of goes down, and you're like, well, the training tab's up there again. Competitions tab's up there. So there's a few things that are a little off, but it still tells you what you're supposed to do. It's written out. It's information's right there. You want to go find your training tab, go out and hit the training tab, Time to claim my rewards. Claim already. 6. Boom, 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 boom. How fucking cool is that? I built that. And it works. You can even see it. I'm going to fix the history still. Excuse me. I still gotta fix that history because it's silly. But you'll be able to sit there and like get your own stats, how much experience you've earned, how many things you've done, your level for payout, this, that, the other. It's all gonna be built into it eventually. Um, you see how many training sessions you've completed total. 862 is freaking nuts, Uniki. Way to go, bro. Like, fucking round of applause for Uniki, you guys. I've been in 118 competitions. I'm Tim 2's joined 58. Look at those wins. Uniki's had 6 wins on there. Boss has freaking 5 wins. You can see how much rejected tokens. Now, it doesn't show a difference between the soul and the rejected earn, but it will in the near future. How cool will that be to be able to show people at the top, this motherfucker's won over 40 soul from playing Rumbles or from playing Idle. Right? Like, you guys, get in the game now before, like, you have the chance now before it gets bonkers. Right now, you got the best chances to win because there's not as many people playing. Once we have 200 people playing every day, your win ratio's gonna change a little bit, But if you play religiously and you use more than one slot and you're playing every day, it's gonna be really fun to see your stats. And if John Z remembers back from CryptoQuest, I can show you guys some stats in the future. Like a good example, a little bit of an example. Like, I can show you, I'll be able to show you the payouts, the transactions. I'll be able to show you the full analytics from each tenant, from each chain, from each wallet, for each game. Like, these numbers aren't right, just so you guys know. These are not correct numbers. But you'll be able to see which games are active, total amount of value in tokens and prize pools of soul or rejected, the number of people actually in games waiting, games, people that have ended, played games over the last week, over the last month, different wallets used, all that shit, number of NFTs staked today compared to last month, all that is going to eventually be live, right? Like, this is massive levels of analytics that I'm building into the Clubhouse, that I'm building into each user's ability to understand what they can do to build their chances of winning, to increase that. So anyway, just a little bit of, like, a lot. This whole live stream today, you guys, has been a massive amount of alpha for the rejected ecosystem, for the whole Clubhouse platform, what it's doing, what we're doing with it, where the plans are, like where we're going in Web3. And the craziest part about all of this, right, you guys, not just the fact of all the games that I showed you, not just the fact of, any NFT can stake for my token or play my games or, be used in rumbles, and tokens can be used as buy-ins and rewards and stuff like that. Anybody is able to use, well, I mean, very soon, when I update the chat again, when you go back into global or you go back into the community side of stuff, and you click on a user's name, there's tipping features where your tokens will go into there. As soon as you add them, it'll show in that list, and you'll be able to tip with whatever token's been added to the Clubhouse. We take a small, there's a small fee, but part of it is to help showcase how the Clubhouse works, potential, the potential of the Clubhouse, and get experience from GM Life for being a giver. right? Be one of the givers. So like that's very soon, you guys. Very, 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 very soon. This is all gonna be live. Rejected Empire is gonna like the initial foundation for Rejected Empire will be live, and then once all that's set up, and I've got this nice and perfected, right? Couple weeks maybe. Then I go back over to base, and I finish. Well, actually, yeah, between base and the Solana side, I just got to finish up the admin console. So I'll probably finish all that up on the Solana side first, just so I can be able to push out white label platforms. And like that's just gonna be me finishing up the analytics system and all those different admin tabs. But once I'm done with the admin system, I'll be able to push the whole white labeled Clubhouse live. And then there's no stopping it. If I can give the Omerta their own clubhouse, the Empire's own clubhouse, if I can give GMers their own clubhouse, if I can give anybody else their own clubhouse, it allows everybody to earn a 20% off the top before the clubhouse gets their cut. It allows everybody a chance to run their own staking, to monetize their own rejected rumbles, their own like GM life, all that kind of stuff. They'll be able to add fees on top of everything that they still will split with me. Like I think it's like it's we get 80-20 split on the current like the base fees, and then they'll be able to add, or the Clubhouse tenant projects will be able to add pretty much whatever fees they want to on top of things, but it'll be an 80 a 20-80 split. So they'll keep 80, we'll keep 20% of anything they add on top of it. So, you know, have fun. We'll get more out of it. But yeah, massive utilities coming up. And then at that level, it's like, well, we can deploy a Clubhouse for, like, I'll continue building the database bigger. I'll continue building the servers out bigger and bigger, and adding more and more servers to the stack. And like we could have 500 deployments of the Clubhouse, and you know, I mean, we could be doing tournaments like Clubhouse versus Clubhouse. Like you guys don't even, because I already have it built in, so that each tenant's recorded separately. You know, like you guys, I hope you're seeing this, the potential behind what I've built and where it's going. 3 years we've been building, and it's only gotten bigger, massively bigger. So, let's go back over here. Let's do this giveaway, because I feel like we've got a lot of people sleeping on this giveaway. So, last chance, you guys. I will give you about a minute. Go clubhouse.io. Get into my platform. You have to hit enter the Clubhouse, and then go over here to this movie thing where it shows streaming. This is where I'm doing my giveaway. You can see me live. You don't even have to watch on X if you don't want. You can stream directly from the Clubhouse. Pretty cool, huh? I got my own streaming system. I've thought about bringing marbles back. The issue is you might have missed a couple of those streams, bro, but we get one person who joins marbles from Twitch, and that's it. I think the best we've done recently in the last few months for marbles, since I started live like the hype nights again, I think we had two, maybe. I think at the best case it was one round we had 3 people join, and I think I might have been part of the 3 people. That's the only reason why I'm kind of on the fence with messing with marbles, is because it takes up a lot of like CPU space and shit, and you know, it's just kind of hanging out, you know. But I did talk to Spencer like a month ago, and they're talking about adding because they have a marbles game themselves that they've created, and they're gonna add the Twitter API to it for me. I told them, I'm like, I'll get people using your game if you put a Twitter API to it, and I can get people that can type in, play, and it'll join them to the game. If you can do that for me, Spencer, I will rock the shit out of that game for you. So we'll see. We'll see if he's able to do that through the Racino fam. I know they've been talking about it for a long time, but, you know, like, that's their devs, not mine. Or not me. I'd have that live by now already. Alright, well, it's been over a minute, so you're welcome. You just finished that? Okay. Well, it's noon. Just so you know, we're gonna be eating lunch pretty soon. All right. So I'm gonna turn on some music here, and we'll do. Actually, let's do this one. Yeah. All right. All right, we're giving this Pixel Jammer away, guys. Who's gonna win it? That might have been messed up with the sound. Sorry, guys. All right. Johnsy won again. Ah. Congrats, Johnsy, brother. Look at that. That's really funny. Yeah, the cool part is we go right over here. Oh wait, IXRO. That's not even my oh, that's so funny. That's not even my reject or my pixel. My bad. Ha. All right, let's find something. Ooh. I'll give you a triangle background. How's that, brother? That one has a whatchamacallit on it. A mythic trait. Alright. There we go. Johnsy's got his brand new GMer. Power 5 even. Pixel GMer is looking good. He's got that spear. Yeah. Some blue horns, the chewing. Killer. Killer. Yeah, it's got even a pretty high floor price there for that background. So, awesome. There you go, brother. Thanks for participating. Thank you also to the other two players as well. I appreciate you guys joining and being a part of the giveaway. So thank you guys. So remember, before we close out for the night, do not forget. Get over to Slotto, GG, you guys. If you are on Solana and you want a chance for 0.01 Sol to win you 2.42 and more, the pot goes up with every Sol ticket purchased. The NFTs go up with the more NFT or the more tickets sold, the more NFTs I give away. There's over 8 Sol plus, 8.5 Sol plus in prizes I'm giving away. Like, come on, guys. 15 tickets isn't anything for a prize pot like this. Like, even if you put a whole Sol in, that's your chance to win this 2.42 soul. So that's a 1 in 3 chance. That's like a, you know, a 1/3 chance of winning if you put a soul in right now. You got practically a 1 in 3 chance of winning at this point. Now, on top of the fact that if somebody else put, like, because that you're winning your own money back too. So, you know, it would be a 3.32 soul pot at that level, right? Now, if somebody else puts in another soul themselves, then that's a 4.22 pot. And then it's a 5.22 pot. So, excuse me. There's mint a 1 of 1 with your next paycheck. Yeah. Going over to the rarity 1 of 1s. Get a 1 of 1. You know, help support the what should we call it? Charity. I was gonna say want to say community. Help support the charity. Freaking help support yourself. Try to win a jackpot. Spread the freaking word. Slipped 1 soul on 0.6 and point. Oh, a split. Yeah, there you go. You do get 0.6 in tickets and 0.4 on a 1 of 1. But if you do the full soul on tickets, you're guaranteed an OG reject too. So, like, there's so many ways you could go about it, guys. And then, yeah, I mean, sweep a few rejects off the floor. Get yourself, you know, some extra free reject. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much shit I'm giving away for free for interacting with our community and our ecosystem, you guys. So much free, like Solana, NFTs, like floor price value of shit is real. So get in, man. Don't waste any more time. Like, we got 27 days left on this. But we don't want to wait until the last day for people to start buying tickets. You guys want this pot bigger, you know? Like, let's start getting the pot up now so we can get even more eyes on it as we get closer. We could get this shit to 25, 35 soul easily with the amount of prizes that I've got in there. And at that level, like, I'll add more prizes to it. I'm just saying. I've got it worked out to pretty much where I don't think even if we get a 25 soul pot with the amount of NFTs that I'm going to be giving away, I don't even think the project or myself, I don't think I'm breaking even on it. Like, we're not making money on this at all. We're getting 8% of the 10%. The Clubhouse gets that 8%. We're getting a higher level because we provided the whole pot, right? So we're only doing a 2% that goes to the actual Slotto platform for future development and stuff. This time, it's 8% going to us. And at that level, even with that 8% going to us, that 100, like, if somebody spends 1 soul on 100 tickets, and I send them out an OG reject, that's a washout for us, right? That's a complete washout. That just covers the base floor price of that reject. That's it. So I'll buy another one. So what? It all goes back to support the project, though. And that's what I want you guys to understand, is this shit's about to be able, like, if we can get a good run on Slotto, we could push our floor price up to 1 soul really easily. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. The potential is there. I mean, at the bare minimum, we could push our floor price back up to 0.25, 0.3, 0.5, whatever, very quick. Then I wouldn't even have to come out of my own pocket at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, don't miss out on the Slotto. Slotto.gg, guys. Slotto. Slotto.gg. Don't miss it. And, yeah, I think that's really about it for today, guys. We've got a sweep contest. We've got Slotto live. We've got multiple live mints. We've got the 1 of 1 charity collection. We've also got mutations. I mean, we're only at like 70, 75 mutations are minted. You know, like there's so much happening. Like you can mint booster cards, get your experience for minting on the Clubhouse. Make sure you go over and train and get into all the different rejected idol competitions and the training sessions. Make sure you're ready. Get back into the weekly rejected pot. Get back into the weekly soul. Man, that could be huge. We get, you know, I mean, 15 people playing. That's a 1.5 soul pot just for every week, you know, through soul. You know, we got daily games. We've got weekly games, 6-hour games. Get on in. I mean, the 6 hours. We already got 3 people in the 6-hour soul pot. Let's get. I'll join that one. Well, that's a daily soul pot. Woof. I might not buy into that one. I don't have a whole lot of soul. I'm low on soul at the moment. I'll jump in the 6-hour soul pot really quick before it goes live. Oh, I'm already registered. Oh, oh, oh. Oh yeah, look at that. That's funny. So I have to get that whole thing fixed too, where it shows you that you've already registered. But anyway, don't miss out, man. And then yeah, run on over. Make sure you get into rejected rumbles. We've got a founder's pass up for grabs. 0.05 soul. Use your boosters. I did add a whole thing. So if you go in and you realize, oh shit, I don't have any boosters when you join. Why don't I have a booster? You can click on get more. Oh, it doesn't actually give you. All right, I gotta fix that. It was supposed to go to the boosters tab, but it reminds you to get your boosters, which are right here. Spend some rejected. Add some boosters to your arsenal, and yeah. Get in the freaking game, guys. Join battles should work. Let's join this just to test real quick. So yeah, that needs to say joined already for you. Somewhere it needs to say joined. And same thing for here too, as I want that to show as joined properly. So I'll be getting some more updates done on that. But yeah, get on over, join the games, like get ready for the rumbles. And then obviously do not forget, head over to gamesHYPE, get your dailies in, right? Make sure you're claiming your yapper experience, your minting experience, your idol experience. You can only collect 20 claims a day. The next ones will go for tomorrow for you. You know, get your wake up. Don't forget your training sessions. Get ready. Get those levels up, you guys. There's a few bugs in gamesHYPE, and especially like the levels and stuff aren't gonna stay at 100 experience per level all the way up. Because right now, as you can see, it doesn't matter what level you get to, it still shows you at 100 to get up to the next one. So there's a lot that's gonna be, you know, upgraded, improved. Sun token claims does not work yet, but it's starting to show you your pending amount of sun to collect. So just get ready. You get the biggest rewards from participating in all this early. On top of it, being an early adopter, there will be special badges, there will be special bonuses and other things that I do for people. Maybe airdrops, who knows? But for people who participate in this Clubhouse and help me with the testing and the stress testing and just understanding that it might not work perfectly, but I'll make sure that it's fair and everything, you know, like something happens, I'll make sure you get paid back or whatever. You know, like you lose some money because it took your fees and it didn't give you what you're supposed to. Like, I'll take care of you. Like, no questions asked. It's like I'm the easiest person when it comes to customer service. You know, you'll get extra bonus back just because I appreciate the help and support and want to, you know, give you something for the you know, putting up with it going wrong for a little bit, you know, or the, you know, inconvenience of not getting your rewards like you're supposed to and having to go through the opening ticket, all that shit. You know, like, I got you, and that's how I do my business. And I really feel like this is how the Clubhouse is going to be able to really show, shine beyond everything else that's out there right now. Like, we got so many projects out there across the entire ecosystem. Can't even hold a candle to what we've done building wise. Like, not even close. And these guys are way higher floor price than us. We got people 10 plus X than us, 20X than us. Don't have nearly built what we've built. OGs that have been around forever don't have shit. But we do. So, anyway, you guys, I'm Mr. Fun Guy. This is, you know, the hype night with the Clubhouse. Don't forget, we're not just the rejects. We are also the GMers. We are also the empty head community. We are the future of Web3 interconnected community, fun, gaming, utility, interaction. Like, this is, like, we are creating the foundation for the future of Web3 by building this Clubhouse. This is the future. It might not be this exact Clubhouse. It might be under a different name. We might get bought out by some big corporation that decides to rename stuff and this, that, and the other. But we are, like, this is the future of interconnected Web3 communities. This is the next Discord, Facebook, whatever of Web3. So I can say that with full 100% confidence, because I know what we've built. I know the value behind this, you guys. It's insane. All right? So you are early, even though we're 3 years out. You are early. With that, you guys, I appreciate you all hanging out today for our Saturday hype night. Don't forget, a lot of stuff is live right now. Mints, sweet bounties and rewards. Slato, the charity man, everything. Like, we got so much live. 3 games live. Go earn your experience. Go make some money. I'm telling ya. All right, guys. Mr. Fun Guy out for today. Thank you so much. All love. See you guys soon. What's up, Buttercup? Yeah, I'm just finishing it up. What sounds good? You don't? Oh.
Bring a joint. Bring a joint. To the rejected Clubhouse. 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 Don't worry, just that bring out skill house. To the rejected Clubhouse. Don't worry, just that bring out skill house. To the rejected Clubhouse. Don't worry, just that bring out skill house. To the rejected Clubhouse. Don't worry, just that bring out skill house. To the rejected Clubhouse.